Hey guys, what's going on? Today I just want to elaborate a little bit on the review that I did on Luxalgo's backtesting. So if you didn't see that video, check back one video in the series here and you'll see the backtesting was really good for Luxalgo's 1 minute on SPY charts. So it had a profit factor of 2 and it just looked fantastic. So Luxalgo, there's so many of these algos out there, right? There's Luxalgo, there's Algo Pro, there's Infinity Algo, and a whole bunch of other ones. And I thought it would be a good time to kind of take a step back and think, what do we really want from these systems? Are we really paying for value? And what do other people think about these systems in general? So for the last year, I've been using Algo Pro with some success, and also Infinity Algo with some success as well. And I know a lot of you guys that are watching this video probably have had the same experience, although a few of you probably got mad and wanted your money back and demanded refunds and weren't happy with customer service and things like that. And I just wanted to have a quick chat about that, really. If you have any comments about the systems, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. This is the review that I did a year ago now, actually almost two years ago, on Luxalgo. This was one of the first indicator systems that I started to play with. I still have it. It's loaded up on my charts right now, actually. And I'm kind of revisiting it because over the last probably few months, I've realized that a lot of people are getting more and more upset with the customer service provided by the cheaper services. So if you look at things like Algo Pro and Infinity Algo, you'll pay for lifetime what you'd pay for like 2 months of Luxalgo. So the temptation is to say, well, it's so much cheaper. The signals are probably about the same. So I might as well go with the cheaper versions like Algo Pro and Infinity Algo. But in reality, sometimes you get what you pay for, and that's reflected in the sort of Trustpilot reviews, which I've just found for Luxalgo, Algo Pro, and Infinity Algo. So I just thought I'd go through those, some other people's opinions rather than just mine. If you want all my opinions, just click the link in the description below and you'll get all my Luxalgo stuff in here. Basically the whole thing. I've put videos in here, my settings, my profits, everything that you can see from me using Luxalgo. And I love it. And I switched to Algo Pro partly because of the price, because I knew people would want to pay less, right? If you're paying $189 for a lifetime subscription, then people are going to prefer that as opposed to paying $100 and something a month for Luxalgo Premium. And so a lot of people do take the cheaper road, like they do take the cheaper thing, but it comes at a cost. And the cost is often in customer service, not necessarily signal quality, but customer service seems to be the real issue. And I'll show you what I mean right here. So if we look at Luxalgo's Trustpilot, it has a really excellent rating, 4.5 out of 5 stars. But if we look at Algo Pro, it's already diminished to 3.3 and given an average rating with the reviews, and you can see that the spread of the reviews is much wider. So there's 28% of people give it a 1-star review, whereas if you look at Luxalgo, it's almost all 5-star reviews. And the reason for that is customer service. It's not necessarily the signal quality, which is really the two things people first sort of think about, right? They think, okay, what are the signal qualities? Do they work? And what's the price? And the problem is the people that don't want to pay much tend towards the crappier programs, the programs that maybe work with signals, but you don't get any support whatsoever. And the reason for that is some of the smaller programs like Algo Pro are 1 or 2 man businesses. They're not full-blown companies with lots of good tech support. And that can make a huge difference, especially if you're kind of bamboozled by all the different versions and all this type of stuff that comes out. So I guess I've just kind of had an epiphany over the last few days where I'm like, Luxalgo's actually, for the price, it's not actually that bad, given the Trustpilot reviews are so good. So I thought we'd go through some of those today, compare them to Algo Pro. Remember, Luxalgo is more expensive, Algo Pro is much cheaper, and Infinity Algo is cheap as well. Interestingly, Infinity Algo actually gets an excellent score as well, 4.4, but I still hear the same complaints about the customer service a little bit. And again, I think it's a much smaller organization, maybe 1 or 2 people. I'm just guessing here, but it seems like it's a smaller number of people. Anyway, Luxalgo reviews, let's see what other people are saying about it. So mainly 5-star reviews, 86%. And this is better than just me telling you my experience, because everybody's experience is different. So we scroll down here. People are saying fast, good help. The subscription continued automatically. Luckily, I was able to cancel it retroactively 1 day later. So people are getting refunds much quicker, and that's a big thing. Sometimes people don't like these systems, or they can't find a strategy that works well enough for them, and they're unable to get their money back, and they have to use their credit card to claw stuff back. But this is one indication that Luxalgo is behaving more professionally than something like Algo Pro, and that you're able to get refunds much more easily. They also are just more professional overall. They have better support. Look here, customer service is good, as well as the tools and the YouTube videos. Still trying to see if we'll get profits, we'll update. So it's not all rainbows and sunshine, but there's a lot of good communication, which is missing with a program like Algo Pro. So we're getting great communications, very quick fixes for issues for customers. Thank you. This guy says, high quality indicators. I adore Luxalgo indicators. The premium segment is just out of this world. I agree, it's looking better and better. Even though you're paying a little bit more than something like Algo Pro, you're getting vastly improved quality of customer service, and the back testing and things is a lot better as well, which is what I showed the other day. So the learning curve is steep. I think it's steep for all of these services though. Conrad from Support Rocks. So they actually have other people rather than just one guy, which is definitely good. This guy's saying the backtesting results are extremely promising. I'm still testing, but the backtesting results are promising. So far it's helped me incredibly. So support is ultra fast. Conrad answered my question within a few minutes. So they're just a different level. The support team gave me my 30-day money back option with no questions, so you're getting money back if you don't like it. Works really well. The AI backtester is not working too well, so I recommend the Pro plan. I've been using the top plan, which has been working really well for me. Excellent customer service, especially Conrad. So you can see that this is a whole different kettle of fish. If you're looking for more of an elite service, I would highly suggest checking out Luxalgo. And the way you can do that is come to my review article and come down to here where you'll find a link to get the Luxalgo indicators at the lowest possible cost. So you just click here. They're not as cheap as Algo Pro, for example, but they're still not that expensive. They can still justify the costs. So if we look down here, $24.99 a month, $39.99 a month, or $59.99 a month. This is if you do a yearly. They go up a little bit if you do the month to month, but you get back testing and everything included, including bots as well, which is nice in this top tier. This is the one I have. It's phenomenal. Here it is on the charts right now. You can see we've had some good calls today. A nice long went here. Short faked out a little bit. We got a nice little positive signal and then a really good positive short signal right here. And the backtesting yesterday that I did showed that these signals work. They have a profit factor of 2 on these settings on the 1 minute SPY. Phenomenal. You just got to change the settings a little bit, get things worked out. But so far I'm kind of doing a full spin from Luxalgo, well, back to Luxalgo, which is where it all started for me. I started with Luxalgo, and then I got kind of sucked in by these lower cost, sort of under budgeted programs where you're paying maybe $180 for really an inferior service. Sure, you might be able to get some of the indicators working well, and I have, but there's more to it than just the indicators working. So you can see that people are talking about the customer service. It's so important when you have these services, the customer service is good. Conrad is a 7-star, not a 5-star. Simply amazing. I have awesome experiences with Luxalgo. The tools are incredibly user-friendly and provide detailed and accurate insights that genuinely helped with my trading strategy. What really stood out was their customer support. So if you're frustrated with customer support on things like Algo Pro, even Infinity Algo, where you get no information from the users, and this is because like I've talked to one of them, and it's like one guy, maybe two if you include a developer, and they're not making that much money. They don't have money to build up their systems, and that's one disadvantage of building these tools for this, you know, and offering them as cheaply as possible, is you're not going to be able to build that customer support the same way that Luxalgo can, for example. So yeah, people love it. I purchased Essentials to try out the indicator. It's fantastic and well-written indicator. However, it didn't suit my personal needs due to my trading strategy. Requested a refund and absolutely no quarrels and very quick response. So yeah, pretty impressive stuff. And this 5-star reviews just go on and on forever. Like I said up here, people are voting this like the top indicator in terms of this. So don't be put off by the price. Give it a shot. You might like it. If not, it looks like you can get a full refund very easily because they're actually a genuinely legitimate, moderately sized company. At least there's more than 1 or 2 people working on this that are very professional. And I'm sort of doing a full circle, like I said, back to Luxalgo as potentially one of my primary tools for trading, especially after looking at the backtesting results just the other day. And the prices are very reasonable. They're not absolute bargain basement prices like Algo Pro, for example, but they're still very reasonable for what you'd expect from a system like this. So be sure to go and revisit my Luxalgo review. I'll also leave a link to get the cheapest possible prices for Luxalgo in the description below, and hopefully you find this helpful. Talk to you soon.